so perhaps just wanting to need a bit of a readjust. Full Sense will take this time as well, just to double check, make sure everything is good to go.
Maybe something with the in-ears there, so just make sure that all is good to go. But headset's going back on, so I think we're just doing some quick little final checks. This Kayak keeping up the little micro nap meta.
Yeah, you know, the ones who are experienced on the big stages with some of the other tech
Hopefully this doesn't take too long,
that you're
but
going to want to make sure that
it's nice that they do it just before their first big full buy.
And I gotta say, I mean, obviously part of it's that he's just so young, but you think about how Kayak was looking both in-game and just overall on the stage at the very beginning of the year during kickoff, a little not confident in himself, not sure if he really belongs, you know, on a team like Fnatic. And then we see him now, whether it's here when he was interviewing at Game Changers, even during the Grand Finals and Champions, he has really stepped up to the plate as a star duelist.
No, he really has. I mean, he was electric from the outset, but saw some moments where it's just that.
And I think the fact, just a quick point, the fact that Fnatic don't have Boaster,
plenty of fans here, as you can
when you
see.
play against a team like Full Sense that can be quite chaotic, quite fast-paced, very aggressive, sometimes
wow, yeah. That's
comms,
a tough one.
teamwork,
That is a
synergy
tough
can
one.
just
Well,
be a little
maybe
bit
that's
off, a
stupefying
little bit
Fnatic.
slower
Maybe
to
that's what it's
react.
supposed to say.
Certain protocols and
Or
stuff,
casting stupefying,
you might have to burn a
perhaps
coach timeout a little bit
Ghost is
earlier.
not here to cast some kind of
We
counterspell.
haven't seen anything quite like that yet in the 2 rounds that have been played,
Looks okay.
but
Looks like maybe while we
it's
were
definitely
checking things out
possible.
on the one side of the stage, we go ahead and check something on this side of the stage. So it looks like we might have a little bit more time. So let me ask you a question.
But then again, they're a 4-man core. They've been playing together for so
Do you
long.
think that you know, like your lock screen on Windows?
Yeah.
Is there somebody who is salaried that puts all the stuff at the bottom, where it's just like this moment in history? Take the Batman quiz, like those weird quirks.
Oh yeah, like.
Or is that just AI generated? Because if somebody is paid and has like,
It's great to see
benefits
Choba
do
back
that,
on the
I want
desk.
that job.
Yeah.
Because every time I look at him, like this, if somebody
As much as I love his streams,
this might be the greatest job in the
I
world.
do
to be
miss
like, "Oh,
hearing his
what's
voice on
Batman?"
casts.
just put something, whatever pops up in your head that day.
Take the Golden Girls. Yeah, let's just do a quiz on Golden Girls.
Honestly, yeah, you do get a lot
What
of
are they
trivia out of
talking
those.
about?
I learned a lot of things from my login screen on Windows.
I just like, every time I go to my computer, I'm just like,
Surely not.
I wonder.
Though. Sure. I mean, yeah, it could be a team.
Oh, it's a tech issue
Could
for
be a team of
Full
people.
Sense as
Because
well.
if you do, if that is an actual job, I feel like you could just then use AI to do it.
Well, yes.
Because you could just say like, hey, Chat GPT, can you make me a 10-question quiz about
Why
this?
is
Yeah, that's one of those things.
why
where
is
it can
Achilleos talking
very
about
easily be
ChatGPT and
automated.
AI?
But then it could be wrong.
True.
Yeah.
But do you care?
Do they care? Is the big question.
Because I'm also, it also makes me wonder, how many people sit down to log into their computer and they go, oh my god, I gotta take this quiz.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Probably not many. I admit.
Abrahamovich?
I mean,
Hello, hello.
read all the different things and check out the quizzes and
How are
such.
you?
Not every time.
I mean, I
but-
know people do. Obviously, there.
I'd say you're enjoying the game so far, but I mean, we're only 2 rounds in and we're at a tech pause.
Stuff like that. I mean, Wordle wouldn't exist without that. All of the games that
pretty much everyone
all
who
of your
watch parties,
co-streamers
yeah, except for
use,
Sliggy.
so.
Pretty much every watch party.
You're good?
Except for
Perfect.
Sliggy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Are you ready
like,
for some good games
so
today?
I guess there is a market for it, but it's just
No escaping a tech pause.
held.
I know.
Maybe I'm gonna start doing.
It's giving me
I'm gonna
flashbacks
see
to
how good
VCT
the quizzes
EMEA.
are.
There you go. Yeah. You gotta get. Maybe you'll get hooked.
Maybe.
Maybe you'll enter the esports.
Pacific
for
usually don't
login
have too many
screen
tech
quizzes.
pauses.
I just hope that there are at least a little.
so on
bit
board with that
challenging, 'cause if
VCT.
I click on,
I know
a
how you
Batman quiz,
feel.
like,
I know
what
how
is
you feel.
Batman's first name?
Oh
Then
yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, this is.
We're eating well though.
Yeah, good job.
Red Bull Home Ground, the
yeah,
Chinese
it's multiple
esports festival
Well,
tournament,
yeah,
and now
yeah,
this.
Yeah, if it turns into
choice. Bruce.
Okay,
Jimmy.
we're in game.
Which one is it? Well, we're back in the game. Let's start talking about my.
4-person over towards
Lock screen.
Showers. This is Fnatic's full buy, so realistically,
absolutely free.
kind of want to see him win
Now,
this
that
round.
should leave a question mark for them on why it's so free.
Nice pressure by Opinia. Reveal goes out, nade.
Pushed out here.
Ooh, he gets that?
What the hell is that?
Crazy
Potter
shot by Potter.
is clipping Althea right through the side of the head.
Really want to
No
watch
play
Project
there, still
Blender?
trying
That
to scale
sounds hype.
forward here onto the side, but they have
Yeah, that could be
smokes
pretty
to
cool.
cover.
I think it'll be exciting.
Playing for just the backside of truck. They have that lob in on the barrier mesh just now cleared out.
Okay, let's see Fnatic's retake here.
Now they're holding Lamb's control and Showers.
Kayak on the drop down does get spotted. They just go ahead and counter
map control.
So Kadoom gets over to safety.
Sephiroth has his molly as well. Does he have a post molly lineup for the bomb?
In the pocket.
Yeah, he's gonna buy
Planted a little bit open, but
Fnatic, the clock is already ticking against
yeah,
them.
Fnatic need to do something. Nice shot by Crashies. Trades come in.
Finding Kayaks if you're going to be taken down, but Kaj able to answer one back, but now a 2v3.
Sephiroth, no molly.
To hold here for the defuse, gets it up to half the swing.
It's a lovely three-man fight.
Playing them in for a bonus conversion. As that's a
Damn.
3-0 start for Full Sense.
That is a big lead for Full Sense. Not only are you getting over to that bonus, getting the lead on the round, but you're keeping a lot
And
of
keep in mind, Full Sense have a very, very defensive comp. So if you're the coach, if you're the players, you're aiming for 3, 4, 5 rounds maybe. So right now, you're already kind of sitting quite happily. Of course, more the merrier. But you've got a deadlocked Vice comp on bind. Single duelist, no flash. Realistically, the Waylay is extremely punishable.
Able to avoid that shot.
You know who's IGLing? I'm not sure. I'm going to assume Crashies. But it could just be like a 5-man calling kind of style. Crazy shots.
Is clean.
I'm telling you, people are underestimating Full Sense so much. They're such a strong mechanically, strong mechanical team that you just can't underestimate them. And Sevilla is in one of the worst positions of all time. Yep. Lovely shot from Kadoom. To be honest, I think I'm leaning more towards the fact that it's probably like a Paper X style of calling, or old Paper X style, where everyone kind of chips in, everyone gives ideas. Because I know Althea is like a very vocal player. I think Crashies will probably take a lot of the leadership though, but we'll see. This is a big kill. If he gets this, it's Waylay ult. Yeah. Regardless, he goes down. That's Waylay ult point.
Hold on to his life, but looks like he's going to try for a peek. Nope.
Yeah. And coming into next Fnatic's buy round, Full Sense have Fatal and Waylay ult. Realistically, use one for executing onto the site, one for post plant for delay. It's a done round. And I honestly feel like Fnatic need to just get their economy in order and get Kayak on an operator. If Kayak is in an op, I think their lives are made a lot easier. Keep in mind, single initiator.
The necessary one, given how these rounds have gone, because for the most part, it has felt like Full Sense has widely been in full control. Closest really being just the bonus that they converted, where it came down to, you know, a 2v2.
Yeah. Milan giving a little bit of input.
The early on portion of the rounds each time as well for Full Sense, getting that early Showers control. It's some of the most basic things that we talk about in Valorant now when it comes to the map bind, because it's been here since the very beginning. We've got some of those Fnatic fans that we saw earlier. But the fact that they're able to execute it, right? The fact that they have their eye on the prize on, okay, this is how we want to take control of this map. It's easy to talk about it. It's not always easy to execute it round to round. So far, it looks good, but we'll see if this timeout puts just enough ice on them to slow things down, give Fnatic a chance to crawl back into this first map.
Another buy, still without ultimates. Very labored attempts here to build those up for Fnatic. Crashies the closest.
Kayak does get on the operator. I'm going to give him probably a 30-40% chance of winning this round, but
so far.
The ults on the side of Full Sense make it extremely difficult.
Maybe there was going to be an aggressive play out of Hookah instead.
Kayak posted up towards Showers. Picked the wrong side. Flash over towards B. The spot. It's a pretty nice double hold. That's a lovely ult though. What can Sevilla do?
They still do, and Severe just can't get
out. Really well played from Potter. And the Fatal.
Quick to collect. One going to be cleared out. Alpha now going to be spotted. Crashies.
Shots aren't hitting.
The one getting taken down is Alpha now pinned into the corner, desperately trying to work his way out.
This is absolute chaos.
Shot, and just like that,
Fnatic don't get a single kill, and Vakash can't even do anything really.
Have to abandon it. Full Sense with a full 5 still alive.
It's a CT-sided
ahead and
comp,
take
but I
this
mean,
5-0
Full Sense's utility
start.
usage is really,
It's an
really
incredible
nice.
timeout, post-timeout read here from Full Sense. They target one of the areas that they think could be an absolute curveball that they haven't paid a lot of attention to, which
Realistically,
is Hookah. But if no one pushes
Akash
out
wants
of
to
there,
save here, but
surely it's going to be
question
heavy
is, can
stack
he
on
get
either
out with his
VOD or
life? That
Showers,
deadlock
because
wall
that's
is
where
preventing
Fnatic's
him
been pressured the past 4
from playing over
rounds.
towards
So
spawn,
immediately,
but
they just dump all of their util. They trust
Good luck,
in
buddy.
the combos of their ults. I also love
pretty
that they
strong.
use all of their ults
Look
to
at the
immediately get in.
shots. The shots are lovely.
Starts the chase. Surely not enough time though. Kayak going to be able to tuck into the corner. Shouldn't be spotted before the spike goes off.
And I think that Full Sense will have a pretty good idea that Kayak is on the operator.
A wider angle, but
Yeah, Kayak saying he's on the board.
On the board with a kill.
Regardless, Kadum going down there.
Take the operator away,
Full
but
Sense's
they are still
economy is booming.
hefty damage here to Fnatic. Just
Oh, it's such a
whipping
nice
it out from
shot.
Potter.
And he was ulted, but
From there, it all just starts to fall apart. You're dashing
Nice.
in, just having that slightly wider angle. And you can see the shock and honestly, I get a bit of respect from Alpha because he's just like, oh, okay.
I mean, if you're Alpha,
yeah, 5 rounds on the
you rarely feel
board.
that way, that you're
Even if Full Sense lose
completely
every single
overwhelmed.
round on
I
this,
feel like you
the remainder of
at
this
least
half,
have a shot,
I
a
think they're
fight,
still
a
going to be
trade,
happy with it.
something. But right now, we're just not seeing any of that come together. Full Sense looking to deathball things once again over on the A side.
Yeah, nice deadlock sees. He should see the wire.
Into the corner.
Oh, he has a bucket.
He's just got the shotgun, but there's just
Oh my.
too many targets. They eventually swoop out of the shower.
It's lovely
angle,
util though.
bottom,
Deadlock
drop
sees
him.
over towards lamps. I think there was something over towards showers, but I was too busy hyperfixating on the lamps play.
You can't do anything about it.
Nothing more to be done.
But this is what I mean. It's really falling
Wider rush
apart
forward
now
here
for
with this
Fnatic.
Bucky.
And
Yes.
Something going in that
I'm not
regard,
saying it's
trying
down to
get
Boaster not being here,
more charges, perhaps,
but
get a kill on a death.
this is where people can start to maybe
Trying to get that orbital
start to
online.
blame, start to over-communicate, over-force ideas, instead of falling back on what is true and been practiced.
Never check here.
Yeah.
But still, it's Fnatic. We can't underestimate them. Alfia's 0-6, which isn't a great start.
As I was saying in that previous
A player
round,
like him,
they
you
get
really
those
wanna
early ults, they
make
dump
sure
them
he's
all
feeling
to secure
comfortable and
the round
confident,
after the
but-
timeout, keep up the momentum, and now their ult cycle continues onward with only one away from the Steel
Yeah.
Garden. So really
One
good
off Steel
back and forth.
Garden, I think 1 or 2 off Deadlock ult as well.
Grand finalists
This
in
is where the
Champions
snowballing
League
starts to happen. The momentum
Anything in this
is
first
just
half so far.
too overwhelming to really prevent. Oh, the shots were just beautiful. There's almost like no util off of it. They're just winning duels.
There are some asterisks,
Some,
but I mean,
some fine print.
It was a weak
thing
buy
is,
for
the
them, though,
shots
so we'll
that are
give them
coming
that.
through from Full Sense, if you want to take your strategy out of the equation here,
Okay.
they're just shooting better.
Yes.
Fnatic,
I
go
mean,
back
Alpha
over
hasn't
towards
been able to win.
showers
Now, part of that's
and
because
play
he's
weak
always
side
been
B.
1v3'd, but the other thing about Alpha is oftentimes he wins a lot of 1v2s and 1v3s. So
Nice little set play over towards lamps just for fake pressure.
There's the net, Prowler.
Is Potter going to double dash?
Secure it, so here comes the dashboard. Oh, but it's a
Little bit
off.
unlucky.
Good reaction from Crashies. Too shallow of a flash to try to get a confirmation, so has to send it to the Trailblazer.
Oh,
finds the
okay.
stun, and Vikash
Really
is gonna
nice
play off it
by Fnatic.
beautifully. So,
I think maybe a little bit of
finally find themselves in with an advantage.
overconfidence from
The
Full
operator
Sense,
here
but
on the
you got to
site.
respect the idea.
As well as a showstopper for Kayak, so certainly is going to be capable of holding the
No.
line here.
Okay.
Ooh, those Seekers.
Yeah, Seekers get all the space in the world, and look at the rotations from
Given a
Fnatic.
misdirection, I love how Full
4-person
Sense
stack over
uses
towards
against
A at a
Fnatic.
minute left.
They took the spike
It's
that
a
was
little
left
bit
behind, and now they'll
bold, a
start
little
to
bit
wrap back
too
towards B.
brave.
But at what point do you decide?
Are they going to be punished for it?
Start counter-rotating. I mean, you have 4 players stacked on this side of the map. You have an op as well as a showstopper to try to delay. I feel like Fnatic could very well afford to just
If
send
Crashy
somebody
gets
back.
shut
Now they
down
have
there,
to, as Crashy just goes for the peak.
it's a nightmare.
Slides away without
Oh,
needing
Full
any
Sense don't
damage.
realize they have a pretty strong timing here.
Yeah, he's got to play for the retake. Just kind of give up the site. Just keep tabs on whether they actually push through or not. You do want to leave someone on A because the TP is available.
Nice little sight smokes. Our Full Sense going to thrive off of the chaos.
Available for Full Sense.
Pretty decent nade as well.
Remaining here on the
Yeah,
clock.
nice
Crashy
shots.
finds himself a second. Kadum going to be taken down. Full Sense.
Nice shot from
Be
Laz.
able to
It's
find
an
one, but with 14
it's a
seconds
hard angle
remaining,
to
another
hit.
spike now on the floor. They
Okay,
won't be able
they're
to
on the
go
board.
This one. Alpha gets himself on the board with the kill there on the Laz. Fnatic will at long last break this win streak.
Yeah, and it's not exactly the way I imagined it, but I did ask the question, what happens when Full Sense isn't able to get that first kill? Potter goes a little bit too wild there with the shorty. I like the idea, just wasn't able to catch sight of Crashes in time. Misses the
To me,
first
it was
shot,
more of
and then
indecisiveness.
Fnatic are able to draw out the round just long enough. Good backup for Vikash as well. And just in time, they're able to rotate back onto B before it turns.
It's like he
into a
wasn't sure if he
tragedy.
should scale off of the C's or not.
Just a bit too late. I feel like slightly disjointed with when the Prowler was going through compared to the net.
Aggro A short line.
Man should get on top of Crashes before that's removed. Should be cleaned up. There's a peek, and oh man!
Okay.
Surprise, surprise! Kadoom's got an
How has he
attack
done
off.
that? That seems like such an
Don't think you were
unfavorable
expecting that one.
duel for
Swings into the
him.
angle and wins it.
That definitely puts a dent in Kayak here.
Keep pushing.
That's a big boon
That's awfully
for
bold.
confidence here.
I respect the confidence from
Inside full
Vekash.
senses
But
already.
oh, okay,
Back
now
to
he's on an
the
island.
That's when a wide
Yeah.
swing out, but
Ugh,
that is
it's-
a very target-rich environment.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but
That there weren't as many, I guess.
Crashy
Crashy
decides to
once
leave, and
again
then
all
Vekash
alone
wants to
and
stay.
Expecting maybe 2 players.
Yeah.
Full form.
And look,
Now,
Full Sense get a
Send.
full free A
across
site.
the map, looks like Alpha
Is
pursuing in behind
Kadoom gonna hear him?
however,
He can't hear him.
I don't think he has.
Oh, and I think
Alpha now
Alfie
has the spot. He is on the hunt. Stalking him here from behind, sliding forward. It's about to be a rude awakening.
Yeah, I think you just trigger discipline as much as you can. This is nice from Alpha.
Just wants to find more people. before
Imagine he gets turned and no-scoped. Imagine he gets no-scoped. Kadoom just for some reason wants to turn around.
Here at short. Nothing there.
Okay.
We'll just go ahead, takes a shot, puts him down mercifully.
Oh, crazy
Emerging paths
impactful
now gonna be
waylay.
sent over, catching on the 2. They're inside.
Alfie has
of
just
the
been shut down
Lambs.
from
Alpha, however,
Opinia.
gonna be taken down as Opinia is able to find 2
Crazy.
kills of his own, but Crashies now
1 versus
answering
2.
back. The Lone Ranger trying to
Yeah,
fight.
Sephiroth
cannot
is just
do it.
too good.
He does
Opinia
fall, and Full
actually
Sense
saved them.
Maintain absolute
Can we get a
control.
replay on those kills?
Yeah, it's a nice play. Alpha getting that ult. You know that those members and lamps will be trapped, but they're just not able to get in because of that delay. You don't
Another
wanna be too
timeout
far
maybe, or
forward and
tech
hinder
pause?
yourself. Looked
Timeout
like
or
there
tech
was a
pause?
stun as
Wow,
well.
that was
to one
fast.
of the members of Fnatic trying to file in.
Off on left.
Yeah, so they're just not able to get it.
Yeah.
Kayak, I mean, you just weren't expecting that. Losing that off duel, it's not something that happens every day for Kayak. And Fnatic.
Oh, we don't get to see the Opinia
They're
kills.
using that second timeout here soon, because otherwise, Full Sense is going to run away with this map.
Is this another timeout? Or tech?
You
It's a
mentioned
tech.
it. Have you spoken it into existence?
I think it might be a tech pause.
It's for Potter.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
We still haven't learned all the music cues yet, so new,
Yeah, new
tournament,
tournament.
new music. So hopefully a quick one to get taken care of here. But
See, this is the lesson that I learned
honestly,
from watching the qualifiers.
I
Thai
assume from
Valorant
Full Sense side,
is
maybe
probably
not.
one of the
No, I
most
think it's
underrated
Just
and
wanted to,
underappreciated
double-check this with the
scenes
audio once again.
in Valorant. Like, the
Swap out
talent that
here.
they have is absolutely
You can't fix it,
incredible.
just get a new one.
I hope, because that's one of these situations, of
Hopefully
course,
that'll get sorted out
talent
soon enough.
was kicked from the VCT,
It's just,
and everyone was saying,
for this dinner.
full sensor a Tyog, full
They
sensor a
want to
Tyog,
play at
and I thought that
least in its
too.
best condition, regardless
But
of win or loss.
The players on full
Want that as
sense
people watching the game as
also
well.
deserve to be in tier
Sort
1.
it out pretty
So to
quickly.
completely drop
But
them
otherwise,
and
talking
leave
about the
them
full sense side of things,
just isn't fair and isn't an ideal
dominating not
situation.
just the score, but the overall flow of the game.
Because if you take this
The
team
way
into
that they were moving
like Ascension
together,
next
the way
year,
that they're ready to trade
I'd be
and,
very, very confident
also
that they
just
can
all be on the same page of whether they're going to push forward or if you're
make
going
an
to scale
impact.
up or if you're going to reset. It's been very, very
Tech
clean,
pulls for
so
Alpha as well.
keen to see if they can keep that up for the rest
We're
of the
blaming
tournament,
the
depending on
Ineas.
how long they stay alive.
Crazy.
We see Alpha going for a reset as well on his setup.
Gonna check one, might as well check them all.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
It's one of those
especially if
things that
there's
you do as a
already
gamer
check
where
button,
you're
if
like,
you're
it's
just
definitely the
like not
Ineas. It's
sure,
definitely the
you
Ineas.
might as well.
Ah, it's the mouse.
take
It's the
any
mouse, man. It's the
chances.
mouse, man. It's the air conditioning. The air conditioning. It's too cold. I don't know
was
what that
about to
means.
Say, what is that? It says Fnatic, but in reverse.
Oh.
They somehow. I think they
Yeah.
thought maybe the cameras would be flipped, or maybe the camera is flipped. I'm actually not sure. Maybe they
Ah,
were trying
hurts
to get
my
ahead
head.
of the camera mirroring metagame there.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Yeah. It said Tiknaf.
yeah, Tiknapu, and I was like, am I missing something? Because sometimes they hold up fan signs that, you know, for like the Korean casters and stuff like
Yes,
that.
yeah.
That is not a name.
Yep.
Turns out Tik is not like a
The question
common
is,
Korean
are
family
Fnatic
name
Gonna
at
bring this
all.
back.
No, not at all.
In theory,
It's all right.
you'd favour them on T side because of the double duelist.
Not every day that
However,
you get to watch the Fnatic
Full Sense
players
also have a pretty
in Seoul, South Korea. So you get a
overpowered
chance to look
CT-sided
at-
comp.
I mean, we were talking about it a little bit earlier. It's
Fact
the
that Fnatic have
first,
swapped
second time,
Kayak
really, ever.
from being on Yoru
Yeah.
to now
this
Raze
is hard to explain 'cause
makes
it's
it a little
way
bit more
outwards, but when
difficult to
you look at
default against
just
the
center
Vise wall.
signs that says Fnatic fail,
And to be honest,
the word for fail is part of the word for
it's going to be a
bit
bit difficult for them to default around these walls without Boaster, I would say.
It would be very funny if it was a bait and then
Regardless, I think Milan can give some pretty good insight and ideas on how to default against the wall. But it's going to be a composition they've probably never played before. Played against, I mean.
The full picture. We got the... it's lovely to see fans also always trying to figure out new and creative ways. It was this year, right, where we started to see those kind of pop-out fans.
Are we ready?
Oh, I mean, pop-out, but then also like the ones where
there's one of the full sense players having tech issues as well.
Yeah.
Kind of like animate them.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Oh, it looks like we're ready.
A lot of creativity.
The graphic has disappeared. We're ready. We're going back into game. Okay. Oh, it's a timeoub?
But
Fnatic timeout, surely. Okay. Fnatic burned their second timeout. Why? Because they need these last couple rounds. In a realistic world, you can't let Full Sense get any more rounds, otherwise the game is pretty much over. Even at this point, you get 7-5, you're kind of banking on a pistol near enough. And I honestly feel like it's Fnatic that are a little bit cold and a little bit they're just not confident enough, I don't think. They're not hitting shots that they usually would. And to be honest, Full Sense are just absolutely aim diffing them.
We just don't have as much util. So
Still,
we get contact, we push through,
sometimes when it's a best of 3 like this, you just treat that first map as full warm-up to prepare the second. This is Full Sense's map pick as well. And I think that Zeta definitely highlighted some of the issues that Fnatic have on this map during Red Bull Homeground, but let's see. Opinia is 10-2, by the way. They have Steel Guard and Fade Ultimate, so... Wow, what a hold. They're expecting a set play of some sort, but look how disciplined Full Sense are. They are losing a lot of space. I'm not sure if I fully like this default, because in theory you're losing all of market, a little bit of A short, and you've lost a lot of shouters, but they're playing how most teams approach Fnatic, and they just let them drain their util, starve them of any information, and then decide to late execute maybe. I think he sees the jump spot. Such a slow contacty play. Can Alpha win this? Right now Kayak is kind of just doing nothing. Holding for his nade. Oh, he gets Potter. Okay. Look at the lurk. This is a very weak buy from Fnatic, so Vekaj kind of wants to get this kill. Yeah, Kadoom, don't... Okay, all good. They could have had stingers, I guess. Didn't get cleared. Okay. Decent trade. Crashy goes towards elbow. They TP because Sephiroth has lurked all the way onto A. The double flank could be pretty good here, but I think they got tripped by the Vise wall, right? Yeah, they... Okay, so Severe tripped the Vise wall. A little bit.
Pretty early commitment there on the Nightfall. Nothing to be spotted over towards short as they now start scaling forward.
Come on, Opinia. Keep smurfing. That's a decent smoke.
Actually does find a glimpse there onto him quickly before that smoke does come down. Severe going to be taken out though, Sephiroth.
Unlucky timing. Opinia, he's been the MVP of the game. Ooh, big kill from Crashies.
We'll get them over the line, get onto the defuse.
And that's a thrifty half buy from Fnatic.
This time, timeout working a treat here for them. That is going to be a thrifty pickup.
Yeah, they're desperately needed for Fnatic, and this one's going to sting a little bit for Full Sense because I think they played the map beautifully. You had that first lurk over on the B side with the Viper. You were able to get the rotate. You got slowed down just enough by Vekaj, but during that you still had a backup plan with the better weapons over on A, and that was all well said and done, but they were slightly short on time without full clearance on
I think you've got to respect
the
Crashy's discipline
so
here. He was over towards CT for a solid, like, 30-45 seconds, and he could have pushed, but he just decided to hold and wait for his teammates to clear the space. Okay.
They have themselves
Pressure over towards
decent
Showers.
economy here.
Kayak does have the offline. Is
Immediately
he gonna
invested, can offer
get
short access
destroyed?
Today. Still have the orbital as well as the Seekers. Kayak holding Showers.
Althea is
Althea
getting destroyed.
down, but Kayak striking does manage to find Genius. Takes out the enemy fade. His Thorns just keep him off a forward angle.
Yeah, it's not
Look
the
how
end of the world for
aggressive
Fnatic with
Crashies
these
is
trades,
playing
because
over
they
towards long. He
still have
really
the
isn't
top.
respecting Full Sense, and it's kind of
So
working in
Eastside
his
pretty much
favor.
Shut down Pit and Operator. Full Sense does
Look at
not
the
wanna have to do
re-clear.
that. I love what Crashes is doing here. Want to make sure if they've rotated or not. The thing is he's not entirely sure.
Might just
He needs
catch
to get
the
more than one
strike.
here,
He's
I
about to be
think.
stranded.
Oh,
no!
Backs away from the
the
angle.
timing.
Goes out a little bit deeper, so maybe the read here from Fnatic
false
ends up
read.
being, completely off. Everyone now shifting.
You had zero information about Hookah. This is a terrible assumption.
Invest the Brimble.
A little silver lining, I suppose, that Sephiroth tries to open things up here with that orbital strike. At least you don't
Crashies
to worry
does have a
about that
timing
opposed
because the
plan,
Vise
and now
wall is over
they sit
towards
there,
B
create a
short.
delay, as many damage and kills they can possibly
Or like
get.
towards market.
Get everyone back into position to try to get
He needs to get more than one.
Crashies playing it forward, seeing the head, but getting stunned
Crashies!
up. Not able to collect the kills. The Seeker's now going to be let loose.
What is that deadlock
Gonna look
wall?
for the TP.
TP at 15 seconds late?
However, still lurking forward, and
Oh my god, Full Sense are doing a Fnatic.
Clears this corner, he will be able to
Really
find one.
nice shutdown.
Severe going to be taken down, but already Fnatic very quickly closing in as the cash arriving, sends out the snake bite to try to get the damage in, and he's denied it. That's the round over.
What is this round? Oh, what is this
the lob in,
round?
Les looking for blood here on the back end, takes a couple players down with him. The op not to be carried over, but Fnatic slink by with a round win.
What is
I
this
was
round?
about to say, Sephiroth cutting off one of the rotates actually slowed down Kayak as well. He kind of double guesses, double backs, and then says, no, we have to stop the defense. We've already committed.
It's a lucky
But
timing.
that delays him just enough. But Vekash comes in clutch, understands that there's one
Nice
win
shot.
condition that's to stop the plan. And he doesn't take any chances, covers all the corners, and they're able to sneak by with another round win.
Full Sense timeout.
2 rounds dropped in a row, still a very
I
healthy
quite like
lead
this
here for
timeout.
Full
I think the
Sense.
past 2 rounds have been a little bit
Say,
messy.
okay,
Almost
a little bit too frazzled
panicky.
here, maybe a bit
Maybe
too
not lacking
chaotic.
clear direction on
Rotations
what they
around the
want to
map,
do.
let's try to commit to something, try to play this out according to the game plan. So they will go ahead and call their first timeout of this map.
Yeah, this might be one of those situations where you're talking about.
I think it's just to rein
rein
the confidence in a little bit.
Well,
not so much confidence, it's just calm it down. Because as I said, these rounds have been so messy, so clustered.
When you start overthinking and trying to play quote unquote more correct Valorant,
And realistically, if we look at the rounds that Full Sense have won, it's just slow contacty, kind of just late executing all as a 5.
So we'll have to find that balance here. I mean, to be very fair, that last round was more just Vekash coming in clutch more than anything. We'll see what the adjustments are here for Full Sense as they start to run lower here on their credits towards the very end of the half.
Okay. Nice aggro play from Fnatic.
Gonna try to make a TP play as it refracts, snaps back
It's
across
decent a bit of
the map.
info. I think it's almost false info because it's going to make the B players be a lot more on guard. Does have a judge. Lovely punish. No smokes from Full Sense. Nice repos. Sees the legs.
Well, that's a terrible place for the spike to drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it looks
Don't
like
think you could have got a worse position to drop the bomb in, to be honest.
Showers, at least, and try to make a go of this.
Okay, we have a game on our hands.
They're going to go for the save here.
I don't think they're going to go for the save.
Challengers, you keep going.
But realistically, it's not a bad call. Kayak is far too close to his ult. But if he gets more kills, it's going to make a huge impact in the next round. It's a huge miss.
Too much movement there.
Okay.
When do you think players will stop jumping the saturating towards them? It's hard. It's hard, by the way. It's a hard habit to break.
Oh, it's going to take a while. I mean, it's any game where you can jump, players just like to jump.
True.
Yeah.
So it looks like it will just be the savior for these
Nice call from Full Sense, just a save.
Get into line of sight here.
Don't get too overconfident.
To take down Laz, but he's going to stop scaling forward quite as aggressively. Their own economy still very much in a recovery state here for Fnatic, but That is going to be them picking up a flawless round win.
Last round before the switch.
Keeping everybody alive.
Right, if we look at this round,
Fnatic and
Potter has his ult.
looks like it was
We're
gonna
one
be
off deadlock
full sets,
ult.
Perhaps, you know, making another statement as some of their players did on Made in Thailand last year here at the SVL. Fnatic has put a stop to that and said, hold on, we still got a full best of 3 to get through.
I had to double check my notes. Yes,
What's the
it Google
call?
Play flawless. In fact.
Well, yes, it was. Is it technically still a flawless though if you haven't caught everybody? I always forget.
I mean, 5 players survived. It didn't. It didn't
Yeah.
actually flash it on the board. So
But it is.
I'll
was
give it to
flawless.
him.
Just a
They did
fast
take
A
me flawless,
split.
That's true.
I also
Do we have a set ult round?
Remind myself that
Waylay ult showers.
when you work at different tournaments and there's
Yep.
different sponsors,
No?
sometimes it's tough to.
What a shot. I don't know how he's just
Okay,
hit that.
They break the stuff that you're used to in your routine, but Kayak going to be taken down. Backside kill.
Whoa!
Beautiful
Honor
from
forward,
Potter.
Able to find Sphere, and this time the shorty does ring true. The sight now firmly in hand here. Full sense, looking for that 8 and 4 half.
Oh, this wall's not getting the coverage that you want it to. Sure, they can't flood in, but they'll do full backside control, and maybe that's
Nice
just
shot.
the bait.
Crashies has been the brightest spot here for Fnatic. Quickly taken down.
What is
Reaper
that
now trying to
refract?
play this one out, but into the stun, just swinging forward. Annihilation now finding the grab. He never pulled the trigger on an alpha. He never sent it out.
Man.
That is going to tilt Alpha
Patiently.
quite a little bit, I
And
think.
is rewarded with his prey that will eventually die.
Alpha
The corpse falls into a
went
pit
2
of
and
fire.
10. That is one of
There's an
the
actual
worst
Google
halves
play,
I've ever
flawless.
seen him
This
have.
time for full sense,
And I
being
feel
locked
like
up at 8 and 4
The
half.
guy hasn't really played the
I
game.
mean, what a poetic way to end the first half here for full sense.
What a shot.
And Potter,
I'm telling you, these
set
Thai
the
players are
crazy
crazy
shorty enough
aimers.
times
The
and
fact that
finally
the
gets
community
success.
underrated
What a
full sense
setup
this
with
much is
the Sonic sensors as
crazy.
well. I
Didn't
mean,
even get the
this was
kill,
a
he
round
legged
where
him.
you're making full
Oh.
use of the composition that you brought forward here against Fnatic. And that
Full Sense's jersey reminds me of
Very
the
healthy
old
lead.
100 Thieves one.
A very healthy
But
lead as
almost-
you're also
was
getting
it
ready to
this
go on to the
year?
vendor side, which oftentimes is going to
This
be
year
coming
jersey?
out ahead on
Was it
Vine
last year?
and
When did they drop
running double
Boostio?
Sentinel.
Yep, and especially it's going to be that Vice and Deadlock, which I would argue is just as strong on that defense side as it oftentimes is in the post plan. So curious to see what Fnatic's going to be able to do. Now they do have double duelist, so they have some options, especially with the Waylay to kind of bait in and out some of that util, especially from the Vice. But again, you have to consider you don't have as much util as you used to be able to scout, break util, scout again. You don't have that cycle anymore. You're going to have to be much quicker on deciding, do we break this wall, do we break these traps, and do we just run in or do we rotate? Everything's got to be set up ahead of time here for Fnatic. Some final thoughts here being shared across the stage. We saw Coach Milan just
It's
moments
kind of
ago.
impressive
A lot of
that
his thoughts for Fnatic.
Full Sense got 8
Alpha
with
Arrow,
double Senti on T
still
side.
seeming to be one of the more talkative
Like,
ones
I don't
on the
think
Fnatic
Fnatic
side.
should
We
have
saw
ever
the
let them
impact
get that
he
many
had during
rounds,
champs,
but
kinda keeping that atmosphere up,
slow start, I
going,
guess.
and also sometimes just sharing his thoughts.
Yeah, they don't even have a
This is what
Viper.
I need, or this is what I want. See if that brings a change in the second half.
I also just feel like Fnatic need to delve more into the chamber.
Like, they're gonna have to,
Like,
this one started
I'd
here.
rather just see Kayak on the
Not that much
chamber
wiggle
and
room
make
to
Alpha
drop
full-time
that.
duelist, maybe. Or just alternate it. Put
Wins
Alpha on the
back.
chamber. And then let Kayak play this kind of double dive, this single dive, Yoru kind of
Back out
comp.
the safety, but it's gonna double push. It's very forward angle into showers, looking for the
Look
peek.
at the
Alpha
aggression. Double Senti pushing out of showers. If Alpha dies here, he's going to be
the ghost
tilted.
in hand. Hits the headshot on the Laz, but Laz gets him
Oh,
right
he's...
back.
I'd be tilted.
Wow. You don't lose that every day with a ghost, but that's
Look at the
unfortunate.
contact
Now,
play
this
from
gives info for
Fnatic.
both sides.
All the way
Fnatic
into
now knows that
all the way into
Full Sense
lands.
made the moves they expected them to, push out of showers. That
They're
gives
just going to
us
keep
the red
contacting
space
and see what they
to
can get. Because
for
realistically,
now.
you don't want to plant the bomb when you have this much space.
Chill at the ready. Laz is still here. Some damage found. No snake bite available.
Lovely shot.
We'll be able to find one.
Nice
Kayak now
crunch.
slipping in around the back.
Sephiroth, though.
Taken quickly.
Don't underestimate him.
Sephiroth quickly finding a kill. Enemy Viper gonna be
Yeah.
dropped
Best
there
player.
as Kayak. Oh,
Best
no
player.
balls!
The best
And
player.
Sephiroth. Oh, he's going crazy.
I told you. Look out for this guy.
Now just
He is
Crashies with the classic in hand.
incredible.
Spike planted, but it's on the opposite side of the site.
Yeah, he wants to get out of here, but he's got to
Crashies, if you win this, I'm sure Boaster will give you a kiss when he's back home.
Somebody was
Yeah,
gonna come to
unlucky.
peek him to get some damage done. It's a solid attempt there to find the kill, but the diffuser
What a
come
round.
through in full sense.
And that makes Fnatic's lives
where they
10
left off in
times
the first half.
harder. You either want to
9 to
thrifty
4,
them here,
favored to make it to double digits. And it's Fnatic.
or I don't even know.
That they're
Because it's such a unique composition from Full Sense. I don't think Fnatic would have ever played anything against anything like this.
Yeah, we'll see if they go for something a little bit crazy here, given some of the changes that we've had. But Sephiroth,
This is what I was saying. The aim diff from Full Sense to Fnatic is kind of humbling.
That completely solidifies around for Full Sense now with both pistols.
Full Sense have just come out swinging. They've got nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Especially on the waylay, so shouldn't be too surprising. Oh, okay.
That's a decent amount of damage on the spam.
We're just gonna be able to move forward
They have
here with
lamps,
Bucky.
but where are you going to go from here?
He does take quite a bit of damage. Alpha down to 30 there.
Smokes go down. Are they going to flash
Spam.
and pop out through this smoke? Yes, they are going to try. Beautiful.
Tagged up with Sephiroth once again.
That's the bomb
Finding
down.
values, Potter.
Alfie,
Ever
no,
patient
you
on
don't
the
have a
angle.
timing.
Actually gets the catch.
I mean, they're covering each other so well.
Yeah.
Every time someone covers an angle,
It's the
everyone else
shots.
just turns and covers their backs. This looks like the Full Sense I kind of expected to see at the beginning of Ascension. They look absolutely drilled in the firefight.
And it's another Google Play flawless.
A Google Play
Full
flawless.
Sense closing out the first half and giving themselves a second here after the pistol. Damn clean. Solid shooting. Solid reads here from Full Sense.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to shut this team down at this tournament with just, pure aim, anything like that. No mechanic diff here. It's going to have to be about how you make them a bit more flustered, a little bit more uncomfortable on the map. Those are the 4 rounds that Fnatic was able to get. Full Sense taking orb control so early as well. They're
Fnatic
taking both
play a widespread
orbs again
default.
on their bonus.
Kind of just seeing who's playing where.
We're really
And
seeing why they
that's
picked Bond.
kind
Their
of an early
understanding of the
wall
map is
used
very,
by Full
very
Sense,
solid.
but look at the other rotations.
Okay, well, this time early advantage.
A typical
Fnatic
Fnatic
try to stop
round.
Another bonus conversion from
Run
coming
the clock
through.
down. See what happens. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special.
Just trying to get ahead of Fnatic's movement. Now, it's not going to pay off. We can see that on the minimap. Fnatic having an inkling that there's no reclear. Something's a little bit off.
Potter.
Now in towards Potter, who's able to find
How
that
is
second
he
shot.
alive?
Managed to slide away without eating any damage here, but crucially,
Alpha
the damage
gonna
dealt,
send himself
healed
in.
up here by Crashies. So Kayak back to 100, just loses that on the armor.
Old position by Potter.
Potter's got a lot to do.
Through, that does hit. Alpha going to be taken low, and Potter is actually able to just draw down the ghost to
Okay.
find Kayak. Thriving in the chaos, but Kaj now try to get
The
into
awareness
this
from
lurk,
Laz.
unable to do so.
That's a 3v3.
Double
Takes
TP.
him down with the Bulldog now, upgrades to that Vandal. Sephiroth will go
Are
ahead.
our
and flip
Fnatic
the other
gonna
rifles.
react?
The plan comes in from Fnatic.
No, they just bunker back up to short.
Healing Alpha here, only up to 20. A stiff breeze will take
Double
him down.
hold.
He's gonna
Alpha
try to
is
stay
1
stacked on this
HP.
angle, just outside lamps, but his backup has
Oh,
fallen
it's
away
not
from it.
clean.
Severe on the re-peak will be able to answer it back and bring it to a 2v2.
Crashy's still staying far out of the sight. They haven't found him just yet.
Sephiroth
They're
have a
worried about
smoke.
Jumping over the top. Crashy's finding the first, spotting the second. Sephiroth now to try to make it happen. Already a pretty decent bonus, but won't be able to find the
To be
conversion
honest,
this time around.
Crashies, I think, is actually carrying right now.
Fnatic starting things off here.
He's getting
Themselves
such
in the second
important kills that change the state of the round.
Full Sense might have overthought it a little bit. I can't blame them, though. When they went for the re-rotate through the teleport to go back to A site, they purposely only sent the Sky. That was a brilliant move, by the way. They only sent the Sky to see if it'll bait Fnatic to take another TP rotate back to B. Fnatic doesn't. They stick the plant, and that allows Fnatic to get into a good post plant.
Okay, the vibes and
Sense on the back foot
everything's
just a
still
little
good,
bit.
still
We're
chill.
Healthily in the lead. 4 members with double-digit frags already on Full Sense.
Oh, it's a nice angle. Imagine if Potter kills him.
Trying to see if he can spot anything out. Potter, though, not playing wide enough on the angle, not looking to drift across over towards the teleporter, so not giving him that opportunity to collect.
Prowler,
all the
re-clear,
Smoke will
over
now
towards
fall
B.
away.
Look at the
Looks like
default
Orbital's spotted
again.
plenty.
Yeah, it's
Orbital strike gonna be
a little bit of an
very
overcook
aggressive
for
here
my
by
liking.
Sephiroth, trying to stop it. Full-scale send forward
Minute and
in
10
towards
seconds.
Luka.
We're using Brimalt for a
Potter gets
single
caught
kill, if anything.
Wide here. Could be lost.
Okay, it's starting to crumble for
Fnatic, looking to fight
Full
their way back
Sense,
into this
I
one,
think.
but Alpha tagged down to 4, has to try to make an exit.
Yeah.
Crashies keep him protected, keep him alive. Now heal him right
I
back
think
up
Full
the
Sense
pool.
are giving too many
Yeah, now they're
1v1s
going for the
in a
rotate.
way.
They believe it'll be weaker with the backup pool.
I mean,
The only thing
I
is
can
there's
understand.
a lot of traps, but it won't matter.
Okay,
Well, they're all
we have a
deactivated
game.
now.
We have a game.
Laz gets taken down, some thorns out to try to delay, but nothing more to be done. Kadoom and Sephiroth likely just going to be staying on that
Yeah,
far side of
just
the
gonna
map,
call to save her.
trying to hold on to these weapons.
Waiting for
30
full
seconds
clearance
left.
as well, not taking any chances here for Fnatic. Very, very well played. I think they got the right read. Full Sense, they tried to go for that seize combo with the orbital strike, as we see.
Oh, the timing.
Oh, ships in the night.
Yep, just passing by. Don't mind me.
Gun here.
But they realize Full Sense
Did he
kind of
hear
wants to
it?
push
I think he
out
would have
of
heard
B,
it.
really force Fnatic into A. So they just wait, bait out a couple of these fights, get one pick.
Yeah,
win
so this is a
another.
typical kind of Fnatic
Realize
T
that
side,
they
and I think
probably
Full
got
Sense
the
are
read
kind of
on
getting
this round. Even if
just-
the traps are set up on A, it's gonna
just
be the
caught
weaker
off a
side.
little bit here. Like Fnatic just widespread default, one holding over towards showers, run the clock down and do as little as you can.
Let's go a little bit wide.
But the Full Sense players are just getting caught off.
Back away.
Some
Sephiroth
pretty
on the opposite
impactful
side, over,
1v1s.
Fear, but Alpha perfectly
Okay,
poised, gets the
Alpha.
punish here on the device.
And he shouts, I'm back.
Fnatic continue to try to claw this one
There's a
back.
chance he
4
pies, which would be
rounds
quite funny,
separating.
but-
Full Sense still in a very good position, but this could snowball out of their control very quickly.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna want to need to show something really good
But
in the next round.
I'm going to be that guy, and I'm going to
Before
say that
you're
Full
able to do that,
Sense
because otherwise it's gonna need a timeout. 'Cause like you
are a
said,
team
the
that can
numbers,
thrift
sure,
you.
You're 4 rounds still in the lead, but you're still also 3 rounds away from.
That's good.
True. True. Won't argue with that.
Oh, he's just like
Yeah,
me for
same
real.
kind of round.
Oh,
A little bit
Get
different though.
brutalized in a game and then
Fake
get
pressure
one
over
done.
towards B.
Here we go.
Group over towards A.
Floodgates have opened.
Now, Savia,
Never
this is a
change,
pretty
never
big kill.
change, Alpha.
Sephiroth, my king. Of course he
You
gets
just
it.
can't expect that for a Brimstone to be out that far.
That's a big kill, but
Play. Kayak, though.
Sephiroth.
The back,
Sephiroth. Okay.
Silver towards short is able to find Crashies, but Fnatic have opened up a potential rotate.
Nice.
The cash
Is that
brings
going
this
to
B site, but
call a TP,
players
or?
remaining now here in the spawn. Just the
I mean,
sheriff in
you don't
hand.
need to TP. Alpha has
As far as
all
the
of spawn.
Firepower is concerned.
It's cautious as showers, though.
So really trying to make a go of this in a thrifty fashion. Looks a bit difficult. It's a showstopper.
Oh!
Okay.
It will collect them both. Potter not going
I mean,
far
they
enough away with
used
that reflect.
Kayakle on an eco.
4K from
It was a pretty
Kayak.
close and sketchy round, I
And
know,
denies
but
the thrifty, stems the bleeding.
if you're Full Sense, you're kind of going to
Fnatic
take
now
that.
3 away.
You didn't invest anything.
Oh man, that's one of those rounds when you really think about it. Potter just
Alpha
eating
pied, by the way.
showstopper would have actually created the trade, but
Just putting that out there.
the habit to just try to stay alive, you think you can get away with a refract, it actually leads to that double kill. But overall, I mean, Alpha says he's back, but everybody's back in this round for Fnatic. Nice and clean. Backup as well.
Oh. Potter just refracts back, or I don't know the ability.
Potter.
Break the didn't take
Doesn't
damage.
clear it out.
It's a really nice angle from Vekaj, but I definitely take note of that in
Trying to
future.
utilize that operator, but Fnatic playing away from it. Which everybody clustered up over towards this B side of the map. It's presence now
Okay.
going to be spotted
Alpha
inside of
uses
Hookah.
He's saturated a little too early.
Cash scaling forward, snake bite to check the corner. Sephiroth
Ollie goes
set up
out.
Ollie here for the drop.
TP's
Back,
out.
back.
We have no smokes over towards long. It's an absolute tragedy.
Annihilation goes through, but they're very easily able to go ahead and spam him out.
Okay.
So 3v4, but the attempt at the retake was
We
still
are
up
starting to
and
see one of the
Potter.
weaknesses of Full Sense's comp,
Yeah, you gotta consider
We
this.
have no
You can't really
Viper.
pick sure, but otherwise, okay, well, there it is.
which means that
Here's the pick.
Sephiroth has to do quite a lot in terms of fighting, mollying, smoking.
Love for it to hit the Brimstone. That
It's a
orbital strike
huge
is available
weakness.
for it. Sivir is dash into the back.
It's a
Potter
nice
gonna be dealt
trade,
with.
though.
Laz able to find one, but now
I don't think Laz can win this.
all alone
Yeah.
and dead to
Okay.
Alpha. He said he was back in the previous round. Picks
Yeah.
up 3 here.
A Viperless comp on
Maybe
bind
a bit more of the truth.
is difficult, especially against double duelists.
Here on the scoreboard now.
If you try and almost capitalize off the waylay double dashing,
the
smokes just have to be down, and Sephiroth is just having to do so much.
But overall, a clean execute. Fnatic looking a lot more
It's
like
nice from
themselves in this
Fnatic
round.
though. They're really back in the swing of things. They have the confidence. Momentum's in their favor now.
Just trying to get the atmosphere up, and there it is. The last time out of this game in regulation. Full Sense pulling out that second card. You've had the lead, but kind of let it all slip away.
Why do I look so bright?
Let's see what kind of buy they can really piece together. Keep the closest eye on it, but obviously,
Now I look
given the investment, the
non-existent.
operator in play there, the money is not going to be in a good state at all.
No, it's going to be a little bit of a rough one now. Obviously, they do have the full losing streak, so they can scrape together something they want. Even if it's not fully, they should at least be able to get a couple stingers, maybe a bucky here and there.
See some half armor rifle purchases, perhaps.
Yep.
Guardian half armor, but you open yourselves up to a potential outlaw in the hands of Fnatic. Let's see what they have. Timeout has ended. No more intervention here from the coaches, and it looks like, okay, they're going to play this out a bit more quietly. So one Guardian. They're in the hands of Laz. Everybody else just going for the Sheriffs. No armor behind this.
I don't mind it.
It's a tech pause.
It's kind of become
It's a
new
tech
trend with
pause.
some of the teams, especially actually Fnatic, notably doing this during Champions, where you always give yourself at least one chance. Some type of a hero rifle, just to see if you can have one of your star players break
Oh,
through.
it's a tech pause.
Yeah, it looks like the timer has stopped, so we'll have to wait to see.
It's a
what's
tech
going on.
pause, Chobra. You cursed us.
And it sounds like I can hear the Korean caster saying it seems like something was disconnected, but quickly replugged back in. So I think there will just be a quick check, hopefully.
It's not on our side of the stage, so something that maybe happened over across, but
You know what? Maybe it's the Korean casters. Maybe they unplugged something and they have to replug
Oh,
it in.
it's the Korean
they're just
casters.
stopping the whole
Yeah, let's
the whole
just blame
production.
them.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, let's
I'm
just
fine
blame
with
them.
Usually we're like on the English casting side, we're the ones who get blamed
That's
when
true.
there's long days, when there's tech issues.
Yeah.
I remember when we had Atlas of the LCK now come over and join OGN. Caster Chun, legendary commentator, Korean hype man, as some will know him.
Of course.
He hated when Atlas was working. Because that meant
Wow.
that I wasn't there, and I always brought him fast days and no tech issues. And
Ah.
Atlas always brought him consistently long days, long stretches,
Okay, we're
and
in.
a slew of problems.
I mean, that's
Weird buy for
understandable
full
for this
sense.
season.
Only
I
really
feel
have
the
a
same way.
Guardian, and
Whoa,
Sephiroth
whoa.
gets instantly punished.
Rough way to try to start off a thrifty here, but it's not the hero rifle in
They
hand.
try and grab the
Sephiroth trying to
orb.
get that last little bit of charge over towards
Just
that
gets
orbital
punished. A
strike.
Fnatic just going to instantly scale off of this. It's going to be pretty
Even
bold. It's going to be
depth, so-
pretty brave because Brimstone is nowhere to be
You
seen.
know, plenty of
And look at the
solo
timing on the
site,
rotations.
plenty of noise
As soon as
being made
Brimstone
now by
gets here,
Fnatic, who don't really
they go in dry.
have to show too much respect
Yeah.
here as they try to take some space forward onto the side. A bit of
But
a spot
Sephiroth
out, some damage on it
being
to do,
down
but
means that there's no
not gonna be
smokes
found.
to flood retake.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, just trying to fish for something. Alpha here.
Yeah, this
Don't
should be
wanna
a
go too
done
far
round.
here.
Taking points. Accurate,
Oh!
however, gonna
Great
be
cover
connecting
from
as Cash does
Bekash.
join in over at Lab.
Yeah.
Into the elbow as just misses
Yeah,
the
I
opportunity while the back
think-
was turned. Kayak is there to cover.
I think
Line
this is
up more,
over.
but the kill's not going to be found. It's going to be another Google.
I genuinely
play.
think that
Flawless
Full
here
Sense
for
are just
Fnatic,
losing
who are
so
one
much
round away
without a
from tying
Viper.
this up.
They've come a
that
long
it's-
way,
it-
5
it's
rounds
pretty
in a
much
row here in the
unplayable.
second half to try to claw themselves back in.
And I think this is
Now,
kind of what should have
right
happened.
at the very, very
during
edge
their
of the
T
cliff,
side as
ready
well,
to let
because,
themselves on to solid
I mean,
ground.
Fnatic should just have so much info off of no Viper look. But, I mean,
This is where we realize the confidence is fully back.
I think in a different world, Fnatic wins some of the duels, and that half isn't so dominant for Full Sense.
Well. Full Sense, they might have just missed their chance, honestly, to try to run away with this map.
It's because of the Viper.
Starting to feel that way. Convergent path
Counter ult's
Potter
nice,
comes in
though.
his desperation, keep himself covered. Everyone's going to be caught, and it's going to be a 1-for-1
Okay.
as Potter gets traded
Pinya,
out for
there's a
Kayak.
gap.
Sephiroth
Okay,
at the same time, able to
Sephiroth
find kill
gets
near
a
Crash
huge
again
kill on
along the entry
Crashies.
over towards Hookah, I
Bomb goes
believe.
down. Alpha
Yeah.
retrieves it.
Just there on top of the box, and with Alpha tagged down to 30, this does put Full Sense in a very good position. to
It
try and close up
does,
this round
but it's
and
a 3
maintain the
versus
lead.
3.
A messy start.
And I'm still a little bit sweaty for Full Sense. Oh, the timing.
Look at that ace side.
Oh, it's not even a timing. It's just a great position.
Short takeover lamps, that's fine. We'll keep you trapped there. You just want to keep control of showers, make sure you don't get both sides of the site.
Clear of some of the
All's
util.
baited.
Ball will pop.
Okay, they're going to regroup and head over towards B.
Fnatic,
Apinya?
bit of a pump fake,
Afinya?
some
I still don't know how
presence,
you
route,
pronounce your name,
scraps,
but
play
this
around
is a
with
big
the
kill.
clock, something that they love to do.
They have it in.
he looks dialed in. He's going to get this. No question.
the angle. Cash gets it done. Minor damage.
My bad. I jinxed you. I'm sorry.
Full sense picture of them getting the correct read.
Brimstone is huge here. Steel Garden.
Going to be invested the orbital strike there to try to delay, but Alvier pushing forward, shorty in hand. Kadoom going to be taken down.
He goes down.
And this Steel Garden looks like it's not going to matter too much.
That's Vekaj.
What in the world?
Huh?
That's an
I
insane
don't even know which
spam.
wall he broke through on that one.
But it doesn't even matter. He gets a crazy kill, sure.
Doing a thing.
The Fnatic just cleaned it up. 2 players surviving. Economy bubbled out of control here for Fnatic. And now they tie it.
Jeez, I mean, brilliant effort from Full Sense to try to hold on to this, using 2 ults to counteract the initial. Ooh, trace the refresh. That's how he gets it.
Well, fair play to Vekaj for getting that kill. That's everything.
But we're not going to.
Yeah, we're not going to see it. I think it just clips to the corner of that doorway there and it gets the kill. But exactly.
We're wondering the same thing, my friend.
Well,
Yeah,
either
Fnatic's
after
defaults are
fighting
just
up
so
10-10
good.
Now with an econ lead, look at the double outlaws looking to do immense snowball.
Viper bubble over towards B long. Deny any little bit of vision. Alpha full contacts over towards A showers. He's going to get absolutely destroyed here. There's a slight chance, unless he can get back in time.
Devastating damage.
Okay, is he going to be punished?
Difference sends a shot
No.
right in between 2 players. Does manage to back
He
it
saw
up.
3. Fnatic will speed up
Still
off of
holds
that.
angle, though. Good old Alpha, and also just knowing
Nothing
that
to clear over
have
towards
free.
Hookah.
That's map
There's a
space
slight
for
chance
Full
if I can
Sense.
get shut down, but he
Won't
should be playing
clear.
extremely
He doesn't wanna
late.
take the chance. It's too many members that he saw, and that does leave Fnatic
Look at Alpha.
with
He's
a bit
still
of a
over
question
towards
mark
A
on the
long.
side of the map.
Fnatic are just going to fully cut noise and make Full Sense overthink everything.
Double stacking to Hookah. Double onto the site.
One
Sees
man.
at the
Oh,
ready
are
here.
they going to fake this? They're going to
Garden.
fake this.
That's a good amount of damage there.
Are they
from
not?
HL.
What is Alpha doing?
Saturate getting the catch on the Mon Potter on the peak, finding himself a second
What is the
shot.
call? What is the
Vekaj is
plan?
taken down this time. I think he's very well aware of how he died.
30 seconds left.
As the barrier mesh goes up, locking out here.
It's like
for
they're trying to
his
fake
moment.
B,
Has
but
clear this
Alpha-
mesh, but it's running so
It's like
desperately
they're trying to
low on
fake
bullets
B
at
and
this
pivot
point.
back to A through the
Alpha on
TP,
this
but
flank has
Alpha...
been noted. Saturate will connect, but he's one
It's not even
shot.
Alpha. I think
The
it's
headshot that
Crashies
Kadoom
and someone
didn't
else
even
in
need.
the cubby.
Full sense.
Over
Open
into
the
this
door
cubby.
wide enough for
Why?
Fnatic to run
You
all
don't
the
need
way
to push
back
out
and
to
tie
there if
this
it's a
up.
fake.
Then they look to reestablish this lead for themselves as nothing is
Push
going
shots.
to be carried forward.
Okay, that's a big round.
As it's now 11 to 10.
The only
Yeah,
issue
I
for
mean,
Full
the
Sense
triple hold on
is
Showers, it all starts
you
there.
kind of
Alpha's
won that
not
round
able to
because
secure
Fnatic
that space. He has
threw,
to back
in
off,
my
leave a big
opinion.
question mark, and then Full Sense just makes
I
the
think
call
it's
and
going to be a
says,
hard
"Hey,
round to
let's just go
replicate.
for it. Let's just double down, get everybody stacked up over on the B
Yeah,
side.
like-
The saturate really ruins any sort of crossfire that.
Yeah, but it's just like,
Nice clean
what
shot
is the
from, I
call?
mean, really everybody, although we were watching Potter's POV there. And then it's just headshot after headshot.
Well played from Potter.
Get the lead once again.
Okay. Default bubble over towards B long again.
Myself, are we gonna get overtime?
Revealed
Very
down
first
long.
map here,
Vekaj
first
does
day of
have the
SVL.
operator.
Certainly is
Oh, it's a
possible
lovely
to look for
crunch.
trap set up here on a kayak, but can't come in from behind fast enough. But it
Oh,
looks like
okay, that was a
Fnatic
nice
Flash just
idea.
plays the corner,
Does Waylay
gets the
go
wall bang
back?
shots, and kayak gets
Didn't
obliterated.
activate it, maybe?
Peek in, however, and Vekaj,
Well played, honestly.
similar to the surprise that we saw from Kadoom when they were on the attacker side.
Kadoom.
Brings this
I love
up
that name,
into
Kadoom.
play, catches them off guard.
Reminds me of Kung Fu Panda.
And that is a
Skadoosh.
very rotate as Orbital
Get your dashes,
here
okay.
inside. Potter's trying to escape, and he
Oh.
just can't do it.
I love that. they don't-
Brilliant setup.
Yeah, they don't take any
Alpha
chances there. They
saturated him as
still
well.
Keep in mind, they don't want to have to deal with that. You know, just something that you have to think about in the back of your head.
Oh, this is a big pause by
That's what
Sephiroth.
built the numbers.
I hope he's
Another-
disciplined
still
enough and
50
believes that they're going to
seconds go.
rotate.
Sephiroth, though, he's slotted forward just here outside of Market.
Oh,
So not hitting the wall per se. And while he will get a wall bang, Dick
well played
cannot
to
find the
survive
kill.
for holding it and checking
9
it.
HP just hits him straight up. So yeah, survives with 9.
Yeah,
30
now-
seconds left.
You've got this operator slinging
Sky
around the back
heal
of
as well.
elbow, ready to go on the peak, ready to cut him down.
Okay.
But Laz is a little bit faster than with the
You have
shot.
deadlock
Finds
ult.
the kill. And, I mean, you have an annihilation available.
just play
2v3
full
perhaps if you can find one.
defensive as far back as humanly possible.
The big question is do you send it into Hook or do you send it towards main? Both of the angles not ideal here from the middle of the site.
was being made. Full flash connecting. Kadoom looking back there into the tube. Lad's going to be spotted in the net. Going in, but Alpha now out
Yeah,
from Hookah.
it's
Able to
just
find one.
impossible.
Lad fights back for a third kill all around, but cannot stop Fnatic from winning it. 11-11.
I think this is an interesting point,
once more.
okay?
Yeah,
Full
tied up once
sense,
more, but we should keep in
I
mind that
don't
Fnatic have
believe,
yet to actually take the
or
lead
I could
in
be
this
wrong on
map.
this,
So
but
Full
I don't
Sense,
think
inches forward
they have
once
ever
more. Fnatic
played
tries
against such a
to
slow,
hold on to 'em, just grab them
passive,
by their
yet
ankles, but the real question is,
oppressive
can
style as Fnatic.
take the lead when it matters most
It's one of the big
to get
shocks
to
that a
map
lot of
point?
teams will have
Because if Full
when
Sense
facing
gets there,
Pacific
they've known how
and
to
then
keep up the momentum
EU in the
at
West.
multiple parts of this map.
And I think that Full Sense, while I'm not the biggest fan of the comp without Viper, I think it's genuinely just a style difference of not understanding, oh, this is how they play. Because there can be 30 seconds left and you have an idea they're going A, but instead it's an A fake and now they're going to go back to B. Satchels aren't great, by the way. No smoke. No smokes. But somehow Fnatic still come out on top. It's fully falling apart.
Continuing scaling forward. A grab here on a Crashies, and this time there is no clear.
Big
no
miss from
home.
Vekaj,
He'll be taken
but
down.
Okay, but do they know about Severe? They
2 versus
do,
1.
but
They do now, but there's
Kadoom.
nothing really that they can do about it.
Okay,
It seemed
it's
until
on.
Kadoom was able to finally find one. The spike now
Bomb
gonna
is
be
over
dropped.
towards elbow.
Here at
Kadoom
elbow, the
has one of the
operator
best
still in hand.
repositions
Go for a swap, but he'll make
possible.
noise.
Vekaj is going to overthink this a lot
His position here to Kadoom, but seems like Kadoom's got
and
a
assume the
good
worst,
idea
but there's
about
40
all
seconds
safe.
left and you're going to have an
Kadoom's
idea
gotta
that he's
figure out
bunkered
where
on
he's gonna hold
site.
the angles.
I think Vekaj wants to go through spawn here.
Here, Vekaj,
Yeah,
you could
if he
just-
goes through spawn, it's a free round.
You could absolutely just run. and
I
work
probably
your
want
way
to pick up a
across the
Vandal, though. I wouldn't.
He wants to do, but it's going to slowly creep back. And now,
30
start to go
seconds.
for
He
it.
sees
Kadoom
it.
catching a glimpse. Just looking to chase in
You'd
him.
imagine that
Looking
Vekaj is going to
possibly hit
plant.
before he has to cut the noise.
Okay, plants for
It's
CT.
going to be here.
Spike planted.
He only has an operator. If he
He's
wins
just
this, he's going to try it.
trying to play forward. The jump peek, the shoulder out. Vekaj gets it done. You said it. Not throughout this whole map until this
Match
moment.
point.
A Fnatic been
Nice try.
in the lead as they look to steal this map away.
Just right from the clutches of Full Sense. It really looked like Full Sense was going
The fact that Vekaj can op to a pretty good level like this as well is also pretty scary.
Messes up the tempo.
Fnatic have to be one of the only teams with 3 uppers.
Holding on to that operator. We don't have Boaster up on the Astra, but we got Vekaj up
Oh
on
yeah,
the Viper.
Boaster
here
can
on
op as well.
attack.
You have 4 uppers. To be honest, I'd only want 2 of them to be upping,
Now,
but
the judge,
Potter.
somebody's going to go pushing in towards Lambs.
Oh! What a
He's a
shot!
wizard.
What
There's no
a
other way to put it.
shot!
That was
That was
dark
beautiful.
magic.
That's not
What
beautiful.
he just did there. Well, Alpha. able to
Okay,
set one
Affinia
up
gets
for
the trade.
himself. Saturate connecting. Sephiroth's gonna be taken out
By
of the
little over
equation
towards
here
B,
for
spots
Full Sense,
nothing.
but it's
Why is my
still
deadlock
player
still going
advantage.
towards B? Deadlock, go back to A. Go back to A. Go back to A. Go back to A. Go back to A.
Take this into
What's he
overtime.
doing?
Kadoom getting chased. The Trailblazer there. Gets a connection. But Kadoom says,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
gun's a little bit bigger than
You
yours
try shorty
is."
me? Taste my
Got a
judge.
hell of a lot more shells loaded in this thing as well.
52 seconds. This is no way going to be a commit from Fnatic. They're going to go back through showers and sit and spawn for 40 seconds and then go back to B. Ooh, I like the ult.
Crash is taking the first step, taking another. Kadoom and Lance both gone.
How's Fnatic?
Yeah, but this is just to buy time for a
Sorry. I clocked out. How's Crashy's just got 2 kills?
Spike planted.
Connor considering going for another quick peek, another Guardian shot, trying to get it through the corner of the wall, but somebody just swings out! And Fnatic get it done! Crashy's going crazy at the end!
That is map 1.
Gets him the 2v4 conversion!
If you want a quick summary,
And Fnatic takes the
playing double
opening
Senti without a
map
Viper
by
is a little bit difficult,
13 to
especially with the
11.
current state that Sentinels are in.
What a crazy way.
Probably
Why
not the best
bother winning the
from
first half
Full
when you can
Sense to be
just win the
playing
rounds that matter
Avise.
the most near the end?
But fair play to
With a
Fnatic.
13-11
Took them a long time to
comeback.
warm up, but they got there in the
You
end.
said it. If Crashy